Bhagavad Gita Chapter 1 Text 21-22 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Two armies are standing face to face. Conches have sounded. Everyone is in position. The war is seconds away. And in that moment, Arjuna turns to Lord Sri Krishna and says, "O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies so that I may see who is present here, who is desirous of fighting, and with whom I must contend in this great battle attempt." Arjuna does not lose an arrow. He does not issue a command. He turns to the one person beside him, the one person who is closest, and he asks to be moved forward into the open space between both sides. From one angle, it's a practical warrior's request. In any battle, that middle space is the place where you see most clearly. But Arjuna doesn't speak to Lord Sri Krishna in a purely practical way. He addresses him as "O infallible one." The Sanskrit name is Achyuta, the one who does not slip, the one who does not fail. And that small detail changes the tone. He is speaking to him as someone utterly dependable, someone whose affection does not waver. Lord Sri Krishna, who is revered as the Supreme, is at that very moment holding the reins of Arjuna's chariot, willing to be asked, willing to be directed, and perfectly present in that role. In most relationships, the one with power wants to be the one giving orders. But devotion is a different world. In devotion, something very tender happens. The devotee is always eager to serve the Lord. And at the same time, the Lord is always looking for a way to serve the devotee. Lord Sri Krishna is the master of all circumstances, and nothing is above him. Everything, everyone is under his command. And yet, when a pure-hearted devotee speaks to him with love and trust, and even orders him in the simplest way, the Lord accepts it gladly. It is not because his position changes. It is because his affection is so complete that he takes joy in being personally involved. So when Arjuna says, "Please draw my chariot forward," something very sweet is happening right there on the battlefield. The Supreme Lord is allowing himself to be asked, to be relied upon, to be drawn into Arjuna's immediate moment, not from weakness, but only from love. Arjuna also adds something telling. He doesn't only say, "Let me see who is present." He says, "Let me see who is desirous of fighting." He wants to know who has truly come here with the will for war. That phrase matters because it hints that Arjuna did not come with the taste for conflict. He has not marched here because he loves war. He has come because the situation has been pushed to this point. There is a kind of pause that happens in almost every serious life decision. You reach the edge of something that cannot be undone, and the mind finds a reasonable reason to stop for a moment. It asks for one more look, one more check, one more piece of certainty. Sometimes that pause is wisdom. Sometimes it is simply clarity doing its job. But sometimes that pause is the heart asking for time, because the hands are ready, but the inner world is still catching up. Arjuna is ready in the outer sense. He is trained, he is capable, he has his bow, he has allies, he has strategy, he is not lacking in any preparation. Yet he asks Lord Sri Krishna to place him between the two armies. Why that particular place? Because from a distance, war can remain an idea. It can be framed as duty, as justice, as necessity. From the middle, war becomes personal. So when Arjuna says, "Let me see who is desirous of fighting," he is also asking a deeply human question underneath those words. He is asking, who has chosen this fully? Who is truly set on making this happen? That question has a psychological function. When we face a painful confrontation in our own lives, we often look for one of two things. We look for a sign of softness, a sign that the other side might still step back so that the cost can be avoided. Or if softness is not there, we look for confirmation that the other side is completely set, because that confirmation ends the bargaining inside us. It ends the hope that we can keep everything intact. Arjuna's request lives in that space. He is looking for the truth of people's intentions, because once you know the intention, you can stop fooling yourself about what is possible. And there is another psychological detail that is easy to miss, but it may be the most important one. Arjuna does not take this pause alone. He does not turn inward and spiral. He does not rush forward to outrun his feelings. He brings his request to Lord Sri Krishna. In every intense moment, something is holding the reins of our attention. Sometimes it's fear, and fear pulls us toward avoidance. Sometimes it's pride, and pride pushes us into rashness. Sometimes it's anger, and anger narrows our vision until we can only see what we want to strike. Before Lord Sri Krishna speaks the teachings that will follow, Arjuna shows the posture that makes those teachings possible. He asks to see. He asks to be brought close to reality. When you are about to do something that will change the shape of your life, notice what you asked for in that moment. Do you ask for speed so you don't have to feel? Do you ask for certainty so you don't have to sit with ambiguity? Do you ask for an escape so you don't have to face the cost? Or do you ask, like Arjuna, to be placed where you can see clearly and to be guided by something steadier than your own shifting emotions? Because the chariot moving into the middle of the battlefield is also a picture of an inner moment. It is the moment we stop living from a distance and we ask for the courage to look directly at what is present, at who we are facing, and at what the situation truly demands. May this moment in the Gita teach us to pause without fear, to see without turning away, and to place our trust where it truly holds. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Until we meet again.